Hey Lydia, thanks for joining up again. I know you had tried 3 times now. I'm well, thanks. It's been a tough month. I'll say April has been rough. So I'm glad that it's nearly over. Natasha says, love a card. Oh, got demoted. I think you and Lydia might be in similar situations. Hi, Irene from New Zealand. Okay, so Lydia, correct me if I'm wrong. Did I say that you're out of a job now? Who's got a cough? Because I feel like that's where spirit want me to start. It's the person who's got a bit of a cough right now. Thank you, Irene. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm going to check this deck here for timing. I'm going to start with Lydia. I think it's Lydia. Lydia, do you have a cough? Hey, Robert. Nice to see you. Oh, thanks for watching. Okay, let me see. So I tried to go live on my Facebook page and then something weird was going on. And I just couldn't see the comments, so I thought I would go live on YouTube. So, hey Curtis, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Hey Kieran. All right, I think Lydia, you might be having some, is it post-nasal drip or something? I don't know. Let me see. When can Lydia expect new work? You've got your wishes granted, so whatever you're wanting to do next, it's within your reach. Angels and Spirit, please show me. They're showing me the numbers 8 and 10. Angels and Spirit, please show me what does Lydia need to see regarding the timing. We've got change strategy. I think they want you to do something entirely different. Is your birthday coming up, Lydia? I'm based in Sydney, Australia. Thank you, Archie. Thank you so much. So, Lydia, I think something's coming up around your birthday. Something unexpected. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Please show me what is the advice for Lydia. So we've got not yet. So the numbers 8 and 10 could be a reference to, I don't know, the 8th month. So from August to October, something could arise for you, like an opportunity. Archie's from Sydney, Australia too. Oh, awesome. Who was the other person who said they were demoted? Let me have a look. Irene? Was it Irene? Or Natasha? Will I find another job? I'm going to use this deck here. So for those of you who aren't familiar with how I work, if you want an in-depth reading, it's 15 Australian dollars via PayPal, and I've got that in the description box. Otherwise, I just do like a 1 card free or like a couple of cards in the case of Lydia, because Lydia is always joining my lives and I like to say thank you. So Natasha, Angels and Spirit, please show me what does Natasha need to see regarding work. Regarding work, whoa, that card was determined to come out. You've got prickly situation. So it says you need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So I don't know if you've got to kind of like smooth things over at work. Don't let there be tension even though you've been demoted, okay? You know, I know that's hard to do because I've been there. Like I've been given an opportunity to be promoted and I've had that role for like almost a year only to be demoted again because I was threatening the person above me, which I didn't even want his job. So I know how politics can play out in the workplace. Like, I'm not trying to climb the corporate ladder. This is my jam. Like, I love doing my spiritual readings. I'm not here to take anyone's job, or, you know, I just want to do a good job at work, and that's all. Yeah, so I feel like Spirit is saying cultivate relationships at work. That's if you want to stay where you currently are after what you've experienced. So it says business partners and, you know, relationships with your co-workers is highlighted now, and communication with your co-workers is highlighted. Spirit is saying make choices with extreme care. Don't tell anyone that you feel hard done by, or that you feel like they made the wrong decision. This is really important right now. Just smooth things over. I'm going to get one more card for you. Angels and Spirit, what does Natasha need to see regarding work? And it could have been that they gave a job to someone else other than you, and you were overlooked because this person is friends with people. Like, it would have been like maybe not such a merit-based decision. It's just this person was in with the crowd. Spirit is saying just make it work for you. You have all the tools that you need to succeed, but you've got to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. You will be able to overcome the obstacles on your path. Big leaps forward are still possible, okay? So I hope that that was encouraging. Oh, okay. Thank you, Archie. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Tali? Hey, Pablo. So let me know if anyone wants a one card read, or you're welcome, Natasha. Who have we got? We've got 15 people watching. So for those of you who have just joined, I do one card free, or the $15 readings are a little bit more detailed, and we go, you know, into depth with your question. Someone asked about love. Archie loves my nails, but like I totally ruined my nail just today. So I'm glad you like them. Thank you. Maria says, would love a reading. I'm in between things and would love to know if my special needs son will be okay. Okay, let's have a look. Which deck do I want to use? I'm going to use this one. What does Maria need to see, please? What does Maria need to see? Okay, I don't know what the significance is with numbers, Maria. I don't know if your son, I know he's special needs, but is he really good with numbers? I'm just seeing numbers, and I feel like Spirit is showing me the numbers that are significant for how your son okay, hear me out. So they're showing me the number 10, which is about closing cycles. And then they're showing me the number 3, which is about cooperation, teamwork, communication, working together, like the 3 of Pentacles, right? So I feel like the message is, if you can communicate with your son that you're just going through some changes, he just needs to be a little bit more flexible, because I know sometimes when you're dealing with children with special needs, they're very routine oriented. They don't like changes in their daily routine. But if you get on your son's level and you explain to him why we need to do things differently now, and that everything's going to be okay and we're going to work through this together, then all will be well. Okay. Yeah, that's the strong message I'm getting through the numbers, but also these cards as well. It's just about talking through these changes with him and establishing new routines. We've got a time of confusion is swiftly coming to an end. So he will understand, and he will get to know like what needs to change. Hey, Ellie. Hey, guys. Hey, is it Briella? Nice name. Someone was asking about love. Who was it? If you want to just repeat your question, feel free. Hey guys, thanks for joining. You're welcome, Maria. Okay, Irene wants love. All right, let me see. Let's get some love advice for you. What card deck do we want to use? We want to use this one. And I think I want to use the tarot deck as well. Let's say your current energy, Irene. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Irene's current energy when it comes to love. Got the Queen of Cups. Angels and Spirit, please show me. Queen of Cups is kind of like passive energy. I feel like she sits back and she's waiting for someone to come into her life and offer her love. Maybe you need to get out more. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What is Irene's current energy, please? What is Irene's current energy? Maybe you need to work on, they're showing me that you need to work on opening up your heart chakra. Sometimes when we've been hurt and let down and we're always the one doing the giving, over time we close our heart slowly but surely. And then it becomes about, I'm going to sit back and wait for someone to come and prove themselves to me before I open up to them. But it kind of doesn't work like that. I feel like that's what you could need to work on right now, because we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a card about give and take. So I don't know if balanced relationships have been a struggle for you in the past. Where do they want to take me? I want to see what they say with the Love Oracle deck. And then we'll see what's blocking you, okay? What does Irene need to see about love? I can't make this up. This card literally just fell out and it says, to continue giving without receiving doesn't prove anything except that you know how to be taken advantage of. So you've yet to learn the balance, you know, giving too much versus giving too little. That's the Six of Pentacles that I was trying to explain to you, okay? Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Irene need to see when it comes to love? What does Irene need to see? So I feel like you've closed your heart off a little bit. Maybe you've been betrayed in the past, because you've got a card here about trust. But if you need to learn to trust others again, it starts with trusting yourself. So this card says trust as the foundation of any relationship means knowing what you know about yourself, being willing to share that information with other people, and believing that you can and will, and this can and will get you through whatever happens. I don't know how that applies to you. Maybe you need to say something when you start, you know, catching feelings for someone. Maybe you need to say, look, I would prefer to take things a little bit slow, because sometimes I, you know, move things too quickly. I get so invested only to find that it's not the right match. So I'd rather kind of just take things a little bit slow, and then you don't risk over giving, over investing too early on in the piece, okay? Just an idea. Archie says, oh, thank you. Anyone would think I've paid you for these comments. All right, so what could be blocking Irene? What does Irene need to work through and heal? What does Irene need to heal, please, Spirit, when it comes to love? Okay, you got hopelessness. Hey, Royal Leah, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. So Irene, it says, hope often carries us through difficult times. It helps us see all that's good ahead of us. It motivates us and gives us energy to pull through. At times, though, hope disappears and we're left discouraged, depressed, blind to the light at the end of the tunnel. We lose faith and are able to see only what appears scary, dark, and negative. We seem to be stuck in a place where there are no positive outcomes. We lose our belief that good things will eventually happen and that the clouds will part. Hey, Naomi. So they're wanting you to ask yourself, when I say they, I mean spirit, you know, my guides, your guides, who I'm tuning into. They're wanting you to ask yourself, do I often lose hope? Why? What are the situations when I feel despair and discouragement? I feel like you've tried over and over again when it comes to love and you've been let down many times. So you're starting to lose hope that there's the right man out there or the right partner out there for you. I don't want you to lose hope. I just want you to change your approach. Okay? The affirmation is, I salute myself for getting through difficult times. I'm strong and resilient. There is always something good and beautiful waiting for me around the corner. Okay? Hey, Bill. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're gonna remove that one. Oh, okay, we've got a few, we have a few nasty ones tonight. Oh, my goodness. I need a moderator. Hey, Spanner, nice to see you. Okay. So I hope that that resonated, Irene. Let me see. Look, it happens. Who do we have? I'm going to check for any questions. Thank you. Hey, Christina. Okay, it's sixth form placement. Can he continue? Okay, let me have a look. I'm going to use the Moonology deck. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Christina need to see regarding Tommy's placement? We've got it's time to take action. So I don't know if you're waiting for an answer or maybe you need to make a phone call. Let me see what the animals say. You will overcome any obstacles. So you might have to do something to, what's the word? Influence the outcome. Do you know what I mean? Like pick up the phone, go and talk to the school. Hey Anne, my PayPal link is in my description box. Hey Daisy, nice to see you. Hey Kellen. Okay, yeah, you've got preparation. Get ready for big changes. So, look, you can overcome some kind of setback, but you're going to have to be proactive. So I feel like you're going to have to attend the school, speak to someone, or get on the phone. Hopefully that was helpful. Just logging back into my PayPal. Sorry, guys. Won't be a second. For those of you who don't know how I work, I do like a mini free reading, like a couple of cards, or if you want something more detailed, it's $15 Australian to my PayPal, which is in the description box. Christina, sorry, I didn't realize you'd paid for a reading, so let me know if you have any further questions. I'm going to pull a message from the spirit messages, and then I'm going to get another advice card from this card here. Yeah, okay. What does Christina need to see, please? What is the guidance for Christina, please, Spirit? What is the guidance for Christina? You've got a positive card here. It says that you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you've been patiently waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you, and Spirit is working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome, okay? What does Christina need to see, please? And you've got whatever you've been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. This is what I was saying about the need to be proactive, okay? You'll feel better once you take that action. Spirit is saying start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You've got this. So they're saying get moving. So let's have a look at this guidance. And then we've got a question from Daisy and Jay Walton. Situation about living arrangements and job. Okay. There's changes going on at the school. I don't know if there's like changes in the leadership, but Spirit is saying realignments are happening and there could be chaos, but just go with it. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the guidance for Christina. Okay. Again, there's a need to take action, make preparations, start moving, because you've got a card that says success is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. So get all of your ducks in a row so that you can achieve the most beneficial outcome. Even though one episode amounts to a crash and burn, there is always another episode awaiting us and then another. So I don't know what's happened at this school, whether there's been an incident, but there's guidance here that says there's always more opportunities to get it right. So I feel like, Tommy will get another chance. And finally, there's a card that says you're being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. You may be anxious to figure out how everything must happen and when, but they're saying relax and trust the process, okay? I hope that was helpful. Okay, Jenny wants to know about her son's living arrangements and job. I'm just going to go to Daisy first. A tarot reading's evil. No. How do I explain this? This is a big question that is kind of beyond me. I guess I'm reading energy, and how could anything that helps someone, that helps bring healing, that helps bring clarity, how could that be the work of the devil? Let's not go into God and the Bible and religion, okay? I'm just going to steer well clear of that. What is darkness? What is the devil? What is evil? It's when people don't consider others, that they just cause harm just for the sake of causing harm, or because they don't care, That's not what I'm doing. So I just don't associate anything to do with healing and guidance with evil. Yes, there are readers out there that don't think about the repercussions of their guidance, and that come from a place of ego and misguide people. Yeah, that's not really light work. That's not really healing. But that's a whole different thing. So think what you will about tarot work. Use your own intuition and discretion. Don't just go to any old reader. If you get a bad energy, a bad vibe from them, stay away. You know what I mean? That's all I want to say about that. Hey, Angel. You're welcome, Christina. Okay, so Jenny wants to know about her son. Which deck do I want to use? Let me see. I'm going to use the Animal Tarot. And then we have Anne. Anne's paid for a reading, so are you here, Anne? I don't know if I've seen you. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what does Jenny need to see about her son? What is the guidance for? So your son, he needs to make decisions, okay? He needs to be decisive. He's got the tools that he needs to improve his circumstances. We've got the Magician, okay? The Magician has the wand, he's got the pentacle, he's got the cup, and he's got the sword, and that represents the resources and the skills at your son's disposal. He's got everything that he needs to improve his circumstances, but he has to stop procrastinating, and he has to be decisive. Seven of Cups fell out next to the Magician, okay? So the Seven of Cups can also talk about knowing what a good decision is as opposed to a not so good decision. So using your discretion. Some living situations are not going to be compatible with your son's lifestyle. Some jobs aren't going to be the right fit. So there's options and opportunities before your son, and now it's just a matter of acting on what ones are going to be more beneficial, okay? So he can manifest anything he wants. It's time to stop procrastinating and start making decisions so that he can move forward on priorities, okay? If he needs to do more research or more due diligence, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your intuition, okay? So I hope that was helpful, Jenny. Yes, that's the word, discernment. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. I would say no, Robert. Every time I've done readings about Bitcoin and the like, I get a strong no, but let me just see if I can get anything. Why don't we use the tarot again? We'll use the Animal Tarot. You're welcome. I don't know if Anne is here. She sent me a message on Facebook and then Facebook payment, but Maria is in the house. Hello, Maria. Maria is my precious, precious friend. But friend doesn't do Maria justice. I'm well, thank you. So let me have a look. What does Robert need to see about Bitcoin? Yeah, I'm getting a no. Look, with the Two of Pentacles, I'm going to say if you do invest in Bitcoin, you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. Are you going to be any better off? My intuition says no. So I think you'd be wiser investing in something else. Let me just see, who have we got? Let me just respond to Anne. Okay. Hey Rachel, I'm moving my lounge room around, so waiting for my floor to dry. Oh, hello, nice to see you. Doing life admin stuff, I see. There'll be lots of that for me in the near future, and I'm not really looking forward to it. Where did Anne message me? I can't see. Oh, you're here, Anne. I had to scroll up a bit. What do you say? Your question is... I can't find a question. I'll just wait for Anne's question to come through. Okay. Oh, Rose, thank you so much. That's so nice. I don't feel pretty today. Yeah, life has been a bit of a struggle the last month. Let's just say that. So I'm feeling a bit tired, but thank you. I appreciate that. Just calling out Anne again. Can't see any questions. Thank you, Rachel. I hope you're right. Anne just messaged me again on Facebook. Thank you, Akriti. Is that how I say your name? I'm sorry if I didn't say it right. Okay, Anne just wants a general reading. Okay, I don't know why, but Anne's question has come through on Facebook and not on the actual live. Okay, so I'm drawn to the spirit messages for you, Anne. Let's start with those. Okay. Angels and spirit, please show me what's the guidance for Anne? What's the guidance for Anne, please? Guidance for Anne. I don't know if you've been overworking lately or just keeping too busy. There's some kind of need for a breather. You've also got a message here saying, if you think you're alone, you're not. Spirit is beside you in everything, all of the challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome in every situation. Spirit has your best interests at heart, okay? Basically, the universe has your back. You've got a card that says you're feeling somewhat confused by events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory information that's coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they're telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want your life to take. This is so interesting, Anne, and I don't know if you've got strong Scorpio in your birth chart, but similar message to what was coming through for Scorpio's May reading. Scorpio feels like we're kind of going through the ringer at the moment and there's not a lot of support to be had, but Spirit wants you to know that it may not seem like there are people available to give you a hand, but the universe has got your back. And when things are so difficult, we'd be forgiven for thinking things like, maybe I'm just not meant to go down that path, or maybe I'm not meant to go after that dream, because if it was supposed to happen for me, it would have by now, or it wouldn't be this difficult. But I don't want you to be discouraged. I don't want you to see events right now as proof that you're just not meant to go down a certain path. I want you to stay determined, and I want you to fight for yourself, because you deserve what you're wanting, okay? I hope that makes sense. Let's have a look at this deck. What does Anne need to see? Things will start moving in your favor, but I feel like you need to uplift your energetic vibration and believe in yourself. What does Anne need to see, please? What is Anne's guidance? Hey, Isaac, nice to see you. Oh, thank you. Hey, Kev. We have a few strange visitors tonight or today, wherever you are in the world. So don't mind the people with strange comments, all right? I'll just remove them when I see them. What does Anne need to see, please, Spirit? Kev from the UK. All right, I know that was a big shuffle. Sorry, Anne. So what is your guidance? Yeah, don't look at setbacks as the end of the world. They're here to propel you and stretch you. So the challenges that you're facing right now, they're there to test you. It's like the universe is saying, how much do you really want this? So Anne, I know that you're not commenting on YouTube, because I saw your comments on Facebook. I hope that this is resonating for you. So they're saying just keep working on your dream, and life will create something so much bigger than you currently have the ability to understand. But as I said to you earlier, give yourself enough rest, because only then will you be able to cultivate the focus and motivation to fulfill your path. Okay? Just embrace this transition, because it's easier for a relaxed mind to access clarity and inspiration. You need to keep the faith in something better coming your way. That's what's going to set the wheels in motion for attracting what you want. So move into a state of receptivity. Don't be chasing after things, trying to force things and acting out of desperation, because desperation will only lead to situations where you'll accept short-term relief in exchange for long-term suffering. So don't make choices or, as I said, act out of desperation, because it won't yield positive results. Okay? Need more faith is what I'm getting. So there's just one more deck that I want to use for you, but which one? Maybe the Soul Truth deck. So those of you who have just joined, Nathan is here. I just want to say a massive thank you to Nathan. Nathan is just, just crazy in terms of his generosity, and I'm just so grateful for his support. Honestly, I just wanted to give a shout out to Nathan. So actually this wasn't the deck I was going to use for Anne, it was this one. I hope you're doing well, Nathan. So for those of you who just joined, I do like a 1-card free reading, or if you want something more detailed, it's the $15, and my PayPal link is in the description box. What's the guidance for Anne? What's the guidance for Anne? Isaac, if you have a question for me, let me know. Spirit, please show me what is the guidance for Anne. Okay. Keep your eyes trained on yourself, Anne, okay? Because there's a message coming through about, don't compare yourself with others. And you've got, am I apologizing for my truth? Be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you're brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. Courage is contagious. So I hope that was helpful, Anne. Night, Rachel. I would hope so. Are you good with cards? I would hope so. I've been doing it for long enough. Hey, honey. Let's see. Who have we got here? There's Anne. Anne made an appearance. Hello. Thank you. I hope that was helpful. Okay. So, Akriti, you want to know how will my exam go? Let's have a look. I'm going to use the Moonology deck. We're going to clean some of this. Sorry for the crazy people. Oh, honey. All right, we'll get to you. Let me just do Akriti's message. She wants to know how the exam is going to go. Show me, what does Akriti need to see regarding her exam? Your commitment is being tested. So there's still some work and preparation that you need to do to get the best result on the 4th of May. Okay, so keep studying. Just bear with me. I'm going to get a card from the animal deck. What does Akriti need to see regarding the exam? What is the best approach? Yeah, I still see that there's some work to do. So I want you to anticipate some of the questions that they're going to ask you and practice those answers before you go into the exam. Don't just hope for the best. I know you don't, but you've got a card that says you're able to see what is in store for the future. So just keep doing your prep. And then you've got the coyote. It says, accept your follies and find the teaching in them. So where have you made mistakes in the past? What subjects have you struggled with? Focus on those, okay? Just brush up on those things where you've gone wrong in the past, and you will master the exam on the 4th of May. Honey says, what have the angels got to tell me today? Let's have a look. I'm going to use the spirit messages. It's always best if you have a question and then I can get a clear answer. But oh, look, I just looked at how long I've been reading for and it was 4444. So there's a message there for someone. Angels and spirit, please show me. What is the guidance for honey? You've got, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You're doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. So, honey, I don't know if you're putting too much pressure on yourself, but Spirit is saying don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It's not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. And we're going to get a card from this deck as well. And then we're going to, there was someone asking about an ex. So we're going to do you next. No, not that deck, this one here. What does honey need to see? What does honey need to see, please, Spirit? What does honey need to see? feel like you're pretty hard on yourself. You've got a card that says sometimes you have to remind yourself that you're something special and you cannot be replaced or replicated. Maybe you feel like you have to jump through hoops to, I don't know, win someone over or get their attention. You don't need to do that. So take a look at your beliefs. The beliefs more specifically that you have about yourself. Why do you feel like you have to try so hard? And once you're clear about the beliefs that are kind of controlling the way you behave, you have the power to change situations. So this card says when we take responsibility for what we're experiencing as coming from our beliefs, we have the power to change the situation. Yeah. And if what you're thinking, saying, or doing in response to any person or experience is not bringing you peace, change your mind. So I hope that that was helpful. Let's have a look at, has my ex Aaron moved on with the third party? Let's have a look. What is going on with Aaron? We're going to use the tarot. This one here. What does Alicia need to see about Aaron? What's going on with Aaron? What does Alicia need to see? I am seeing female energy here. They gave me the Empress and then the Queen of Cups, so there could be another person. Excuse me, I just burped. What's going on with Aaron, please, Spirit? What does Alicia need to see? What does Alicia need to see regarding Aaron? The Tower. Yeah, there is someone in the picture. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. That's telling me he's not exactly single. However, show me more. Let's ask, look, I'll ask the tarot. Is there another woman? If there's another woman, show me a queen. We're going to pull 3 cards. If there's another woman around Aaron, give me a queen, please. Got the Two of Pentacles. There could be a couple of people that he's speaking to, and that's just been confirmed with the Five of Wands. There's a couple of people that he's not serious with, I feel. Okay, we've got one more card to go. What does Alicia need to see regarding Aaron? We've got the Two of Swords in the reverse. I definitely feel like there's a couple of people that he might be talking to. We've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. The truth is going to come out. So you've got answers coming, okay, Alicia? And me and my high school sweetheart going to reunite. Let's have a look. We're going to do Kevin next. Hey, Coco from India. All right, so Honey. Show me what's to come between Honey and the high school sweetheart. What's coming up between Honey and this person from the past? You will hear from this person from the past, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. There is potential there. Page of Wands could be you messaging the person as well, but there is potential to start again. Kev, let's see. Will my ex want to reconcile, or will I move to Thailand? Let's have a look. What's coming up for Kev, please? Show me what's coming up for Kev. What's coming up for Kev, please? Sorry, I have to sign back into PayPal, which is annoying because I think someone just paid for a reading. Padma Priyanka is next. Okay, let's see what's coming up for Kev. Look, I think you're going to be moving to Thailand. 3 of Wands. It's like you're waiting for something to happen, but I feel like you're going to just go, you know what? I'm just going to move. That's what it feels like to me. Show me what's coming up for Kev. You're just not seeing eye to eye. Like your ex might come back because we have the eight of Cups in the reverse. That's always someone coming back in. But ultimately, I don't think you'll be able to see eye to eye on an important issue. So I feel like it will just prompt you to move. Does that make sense? Angels and Spirit, please show me what's coming up for Kev. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You just can't reach an agreement about something. Yeah, we've got 2 of Cups in the reverse. That's separation. And then you've got the 2 of Wands, reevaluating and making plans to make a move. Okay. King of Cups next to 9 of Swords. I feel like this relationship just causes anxiety. So I really do feel like moving would probably be the better option. Don't want to make decisions for you though. So everyone wants to know about exes today. Priyanka says, I just sent you a request. I'm starting from scratch back in hometown. New job, a marriage that is a bit of a struggle. Can I ask you job prospects? Yep. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to use this deck, which I use for career questions. I'm also going to have a look at what type of work you should be looking for. Let me see, Angels and Spirit, what's coming up in terms of work? Coming up in terms of work, please. There is something coming and you're going to like it. You've got great match. You're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Yeah, there's a new beginning on the horizon. Look at that. They're saying it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You've got creative ideas that get noticed. Now, you've got a card that says you may be asked to help someone out or you may need a hand. But what I'm getting from this card is it's just like you're at the right place at the right time. Someone tells you, oh, I've been looking for someone exactly like you with the skills that you have. So it's like perfect match. It's like an opportunity that is presented out of nowhere that's just the perfect fit. That's what I'm getting. See if I can get timing, and I'm going to use this deck to see what type of work. Type of work, please. Don't know if it's something like in a call center or like you're the first point of contact, because we've got emergency caregiving next to speaker. So it does feel like you're going to be front of house. Do you know what I mean? Or a gatekeeper or something like that. Let me just see if I can get any more information. What type of work is coming in, please? I don't know if it's troubleshooting or something like that. Does that make sense? What the hell is so many people in here tonight where I don't know where they come from or how, like, what the hell they think. they're saying, but it's just totally inappropriate. So, goodbye. Sorry for that little interjection. No, that's not the deck I want to use. We're going to use this deck. What type of work is coming in, please? Tell me exactly what type of work is coming in. Okay. Hey, Nick. It's definitely something online, okay? And I feel like this job is going to teach you everything that you need to know to be successful, because we've got the cultivation card. So they're going to give you the training, but I feel like it could be troubleshooting, like you talking through through instructions to people. Could be a helpline. Does that make any sense? Absolutely. I've usually been on, okay, customer relationship, business development. Yes, I'm seeing something along those lines where you're going to be on the phone helping people. Let's see, who have we got? Is Spanner still here? And is Melissa still here? Guys, let me know if you're still here and I'll pull a card for you. I think I was going to do timing for you, Priyanka. Was that what I was going to do? Let me just do timing. Let me see. When is this job coming through? It's within 1 month and it could be around the 9th of May. Yeah, because I'm seeing 9 pretty strongly. Could be around the 9th of May. Yeah, I'm getting the numbers 7, 8, 9. So it won't be long. Yeah, within 3 weeks. There you go. Hey, Rachel. I would love to do ASMR. Have you guys watched, what's his name? Healing and Beyond. He's another Aussie guy. And he does like the crystals and he does the Reiki. And he'll be like, I'm removing all of the negative energy. And like, he just relaxes me and puts me in a trance. So I need to start doing something like that. Maria says, let them have their seconds of fame. Thank you for that, Maria. Okay, let's see. Soul Spark, can you do a Scorpio message? I just did a Scorpio reading. I don't know if you know that I just posted it. Momo Belba from France. Hello, nice to see you. I don't think I have many viewers from France. Mark is in the house. Hey, Mark. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, awesome. Spanner, do you just want a message for Scorpios? I'm going to pull a card for Scorpios from this deck because Scorpios are my tribe. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What does Scorpio need to see? You've got it's up to you. That's so what I was saying in the video. I was trying to say, don't let other people derail your plans. It's kind of been a theme for the month, I think, the month of April. So it says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, which is 2112, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. So you've also got 2121. So ones and twos seem to be quite significant. They're wanting you to maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. And you got good times coming up. Thank the Lordy. Hey, Synthesized Souls from Florida. Everyone wants to know about their exes today. Let's have a look. Lucian. Oh, sorry, Lucian. I missed your message. Let me see. Synthesized Souls. Let me see what your ex's next move towards you is going to be. Thank you, Mark. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with these messages. So, Synthesized Souls. Let's see, what is Synthesized Souls X? What's their next move going to be? I don't know if you're blocked or... Yeah, we've got the Eight of Swords. This person doesn't know what to do. They're feeling a little bit stuck, a little bit stumped. Angels and Spirit, please show me the next move of this ex. Doesn't know how to sort this out. Doesn't know how to fix this. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. We're going to do one more card. Two of Swords, there's a blockage here, okay? You know, the Two of Swords speaks about a stalemate situation, but the two of you can't agree on something. If you do hear from this ex, it's going to be a very in and out situation, and it will continue to be that until you put a stop to it. So just be aware of that. Do you really want to hear from your ex to go around another cycle again, you know? Sagittarius has a lot going on right now, says Dave. Okay. Let's see what is going on. What deck do I want to use? We're going to do the Soul Truth deck. What is the message for Dave and his fellow Sagittarians? What does Dave need to see? What is the message? I'll do a Sagittarius video on my channel ASAP. I'm so sorry, I've been unable to do videos. Sagittarius, your message is, am I focused on what I'm losing or gaining? Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. So they're wanting you to make a list of all the things you would gain from a change that you're going through. Feel your heart, take a breath, and deepen into trust, because amazing things are coming. You know what? I'm going to get a card from the manifestation cards. So let's see what you need to know. What does Dave and Sagittarians, what do they need to know? They're saying think more about what you want. The only reason anyone is not living the life of their dreams is because they're thinking more about what they don't want than what they do want, or what they stand to lose instead of what they stand to gain. So the truth is, if you only thought about what you wanted, that's all you would ever get. Okay? I feel like that could be a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's good to aspire to. Let's see, what does Dave and his fellow Sagittarians need to see? What's the guidance for Dave? You are an eternal being. So you know that saying, you're a soul or you're a spirit going through it, having a human experience. There's that coming to mind. This card is saying, take a look at the world around you. None of it can exist without you. No matter who you thought you were, you now know the truth of who you really are. You are the master of the universe. You are the heir to the kingdom. You are the perfection of life. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that card before. And you've got appreciation strengthens relationships. So in order for a difficult relationship to become great, we have to put our focus on what we appreciate about the other person. When we complain about a relationship, we only attract more things to complain about. So for the next 28 days, so for the month of May, write down all the things that you appreciate about that person, adding more things to the list each day, and you will see how appreciation can turn any relationship around. Interesting. Hey, Soundwave. Okay, we're going to just delete that as well. I'm glad you relate to that. Do you know how much satisfaction I get from like deleting people and putting them on a timeout? It's so awesome. Let's see, who have we got? You're welcome. My favorite zodiac sign. Wow. Well, I'm a little bit partial to Scorpios because obviously I am one and I just think we're awesome. But if I had to be any other star sign, it would probably be Sagittarius, only because, and I have a lot of Sagittarius in my chart, by the way, they're the luckiest sign and they're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of luck and good fortune and expansion. And yeah, they lead interesting lives full of travel normally and adventure. And I've got Venus in Sagittarius, so that's my love language, right? You plan adventures for me and with me, then I'm all yours. You know what I mean? But I don't know, like I love them all for their own reasons. Would I date an Aries though? Probably not. I don't know. There's some signs that I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know. Can you please tell me what the hell is going on with me and everything? I'm losing my mind over here. Everything's going wrong. Okay, look, I don't know what star sign you are, but I can relate to you because I feel like for Scorpios in particular, the month of April, as I said in the video, was a dumpster fire, and I'm so glad that it's nearly done. So, I'm going to just get a message from the Spirit Messages deck for you. Let's see what it has for you. So Soundwave, let's see. What's the guidance for Soundwave, please? Mark, do you have a question for me? I'm going to pull a card for you. Same as my channel name, so Brittany Psychic Tarot. You'll find me on Instagram and Facebook. I'm not really a TikTok girly. I know I need to do better on TikTok, but I just can only do so many platforms, you know. But just watch out for the fake profiles. I get a few scammers that try and copy my page, you know. So if ever you get a message from me saying, I think you need a reading, that's not me, because I don't reach out to people. People come to me for readings, not the other way around, just FYI. So back to Soundwave 1, you've got things may not be appearing exactly as you had envisioned, but if you pay close attention, you'll notice doors that were once closed are opening up for you, just in a different form. So it feels like you're going through a bit of a realignment. You might have like veered off track and the universe is like, hey, no, we really want you to go this way. So just go with it. And Spirit is saying, don't place limits upon yourself. You're an infinite being with unlimited potential. You can have and be anything that you want. Don't hold yourself back or allow anyone else to. This is your life. Live your truth and remain heart-centered at all times. Oh, thank you guys. So Mark is next. Let's see, which deck do I want to use for Mark? You know what? I'm drawn to this deck here, and I don't know what the hell I did with the back of the box. It's just gone missing. We will find it in the move, no doubt. Okay, so let's see. This is an unusual deck. It's the Archangel Michael Swords and Shield Oracle. Stress Relief, Protection and Guidance by Michelle Newton. Okay. Nathan! Oh, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Nathan, do you have a question for me? I want to read for you. So Mark, let's see what your guidance is. What is Mark's guidance? What is Mark's guidance, please? All right, here we go. Mark, you've got expect something wonderful. I love this. It says Archangel Michael asks that each new day is started by setting the intent of expecting something wonderful and exciting. And then you've got missing piece of the puzzle. So there's a vital piece of missing information that's about to be revealed. You know, there's like an aha moment. You'll know what to do about a situation. You've got your home is your castle. And they're helping you to decrease your stress levels and instill feelings of peace. So the card about your home is your castle, it's about house protection. Archangel Michael and his band of angels are standing guard over your home day and night. So I don't know if you've had any stress around the home, whether it's projects that you're worried about going wrong, like, you know, repairs and maintenance, or I don't know if it's something to do with bills, but Spirit is helping you with your home right now. And they're wanting you to take a deep breath to bring inner peace and balance. Breathe in calm and breathe out stress. You've also got sever energetic cords. I don't know if there's people that are draining you like psychic vampires right now or energetic vampires, but you've got powerful healing happening at the moment, and Spirit is helping you with it to sever energetic cords of attachment to rebalance your energy fields. Okay. Oh, an inspection coming up. Got it. That makes sense. You are welcome. Now, is Nathan still around? I'm going to get Dave's question. Do I still get the same kind of connection? Yes, Dave. Actually, I feel that my readings online are even more accurate than face-to-face. It's like my connection to the divine is stronger when I don't have someone there distracting me, asking me questions. You know, the way that I work is I channel energy using your name and your comment. But when I'm doing a personal one-on-one reading, I use a photo and I channel the person's energy, and it's using a technique called psychometry. So I record the reading without the person in the room, and I haven't had any problems with it. I can see why people would be skeptical. Once upon a time, I was skeptical. I was like, how can you do a psychic reading without the person? But times have changed. You know, a lot of psychics were forced to do remote readings through COVID. I just happened to stumble upon this type of work, like the way that I work, before COVID. So it's just always how I've done it. Anyway, each to their own. Some people prefer seeing a psychic face to face. Nathan wants to know when I'm coming to England. You know what? Oh, I really hope soon. I know that I'm going to do a big trip next year. I'll try and fit England in, but it's like, it depends on whether one of my best friends is getting married in South Africa, and I've got to go to Italy because I've got a voucher I have to use, like it will expire. So if I can squeeze England in, trust me, I will. But let's have a look. Do I see you moving house soon? We're going to do 2 different timing decks. I'm going to do this one, and where is the other one? Sorry, I just talked to myself, obviously. I just don't know what I did with that deck. I don't know where it's gone. Let's just see what this deck says. I'm just surrounded by cards. There it is. I knew it was over there. Buried underneath some other decks. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, I just came back from the US. I was there in July and August of last year. And I gotta say, guys, the Australian dollar right now is so bad. So like, it's a good thing I'm planning to travel next year. Hopefully the Australian dollar will be a lot better. Yeah, it's like 50 cents right now. Maybe not that bad to the US dollar. And I think it's even worse to the euro. I'm not sure. Oh, Maria, I'm definitely coming to Portugal. It is top of my list and I'm not even making that up. So Nathan, when is Nathan going to be moving? I feel like it's going to be this year, Nathan, if you had any doubts, because I just saw the number 5. So I feel like Spirit is saying it's going to be 2025. You've got seek advice. I don't know if you need to look at your finances, see how much money you've got to spend, consult with an agent. I don't know what that is, but they're saying seek advice. Angels and Spirit, please show me, when can Nathan expect to move? I'm seeing the number 10. This could be a reference to October. And I keep seeing the number 3. So I reckon within 3 months, you'll be clearer about where you're moving to, what your circumstances are, how much money you've got to spend, that kind of thing. Does this make sense? See, I keep seeing that number 10. When can Nathan expect to move? Yeah, we've got not yet. So I feel like there's a few things that you have to get organized. And maybe you need to make some decisions about ideally where you want to be situated. Yeah, they just confirmed it. So within 3 months, the next 3 months are going to be about planning, thinking about where you want to live, seeking advice. And I feel like it could be October. That could be the month that you move. Let's just see if we can get confirmation using this deck. Okay. Show me, please, when Nathan can expect to move. Yeah, we've got patience is required. It's worth waiting for. So it could be a little bit of a prolonged process is what I'm seeing. But then when it happens quick. We've got rushing in. They're giving me the month of July. That could be when you make your ultimate decision. Keep seeing patience required. Yeah, we've got November, October, November, and it's going to happen quickly. That's what it feels like. So I hope that that makes sense to you. Okay. I'm going to do a message for Maria. Let's see. Let's see. And then Donald, I'm going to get a card for you as well. What does Maria need to see? You got a card that says, when faced with difficult times, we can either fight against the current or go with it. So they're wanting you to learn to ride the waves of life and not deplete your energy by fighting against it. Don't do that to yourself. What does Maria need to see, please? What does Maria need to see? Donald, your card's already come. It said you're on the brink of a breakthrough that you've been patiently waiting for. But Maria, you're feeling somewhat confused by events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory information that is coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they're telling you to do, and you'll learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want to take. I feel like that kind of resonates with what we talked about yesterday. Let me see if I can get any further guidance for you from the... No, that's not the deck I want. Maybe the Archangel Michael deck. What does Maria need to see? You've got angel wings. Archangel Michael hands you an energetic key. This sacred key unlocks your etheric wings, allowing your heavenly qualities and gifts to bloom. So it's like you are an earth angel. Oh my God. What did I tell you yesterday? Look at what it says on top of the card, resilience. You're welcome, Donald. All right, what does Maria need to see, please? What does Maria need to see? I know we're both tired of being resilient, to be honest. You've got a card that says physical body protection. Archangel Michael suggests that the gold mesh protection technique to bring security and harmony to your energy field. Let's look at that. Maybe the color yellow would be good to have around right now. Maybe a yellow crystal or wearing yellow flowers. Let me just see what the message is behind this card, because it's an unusual message. Here we go, page number 60. It says, this shield is symbolically presented to you by Archangel Michael as a powerful tool of protection. He is encouraging you to learn to work with the powerful energy of the golden ray. This is the colored ray of light that the angels and archangels are particularly attracted to due to its high vibrational frequency. Not only is this color extremely protective, it is a pure angelic energy that will bring more angels to assist you to protect yourself, your family, and your home. Working with this color assists you to connect with your angels each day and is paramount to use during meditating. The golden ray assists with bridging the energetic gap between the earth and angelic realms so that you can receive angelic guidance and angelic downloads of warning more easily. Archangel Michael asks that you invoke angelic protection at the beginning of each day or more frequently as guided. Visualize yourself surrounded by a beautiful sparkling golden mesh that has tiny holes just like a fly wire or piece of wire mesh. If you're not visual, don't worry. We know that you are, so that doesn't apply to you. The golden mesh shield is pure protection and acts as a repellent to negativity, but its small holes also allows the flow of positive energy, the vibration of love in both directions. Another vital aspect of the golden shield is that it works as a sponge for your own negative thoughts and absorbs them to be transmuted by the angels so that they are not delivered into your aura or the universe. Anytime during the day that you require extra protection, quickly say to yourself, "Shields up, Archangel Michael," and it will be done. And the affirmations are, I am safe, I am guided and protected, I am protected by the angelic golden ray of light, and Archangel Michael stands before me in love and protection. You are most welcome, Nathan. Let's see, honey, if you're still there, let's see what your best action would be towards high school sweetheart, okay? What should honey do in relation to this person? What is the guidance? No, I feel like you're going to hear from this person because you got the Page of Cups in the reverse. What is the best course of action for honey? Got the Justice card. Looks like there's like a karmic connection between you and this person. Maybe this person wants to make things right with you. Show me, what is the best move for Angel to take? Ace of Pentacles. This is about planting a seed. I don't know what that could look like for you. I mean, it could be different for everyone. Maybe it's like a subtle suggestion. Maybe it's something like adding them on Facebook. It's like a nudge. If there's something you could do to prompt this person, nudge this person, poke them. Remember pokes on Facebook? I mean, so ridiculous. But maybe just like throw, like, I don't know, extend the olive branch in a subtle way and see what response you get. That's what I would say. Six of Cups. There's that sweet, the sweet, fond memories that you share together. Love you too, Maria. Oh, so nice. I'm going to end it now, guys. Thank you all for joining. I'm getting a bit tired, so I'm going to go, but I'll be back again soon. And thank you all for watching and tuning in.